Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea, and all the who's in Whoville, I am the Grumpy Vlogger. Okay, I wasn't sure what I was going to talk about today, but I want to tell a story. But let's get some news out of the way first. I saw somebody today, I was kind of saddened by it, Vlog from the Bog. He's going to kind of back off of YouTube, and it's because he's not getting enough views on his channel. And with the YouTube algorithms and all that stuff, you know, it makes it hard for beginning YouTubers. But you know, I'm blessed in the fact I don't have to do this, and I enjoy doing this. I enjoy all the interaction I have with everybody, so I'm not worried about my views. I do this, as I said to him when I posted up there, that I do this for my therapy. This is what keeps me sane, if you can call what I do sanity. But anyway, so that's said and done. Also, Ken Heron put up a video today also. I'll try and put a link to both these. But Ken Heron put up a video about some knucklehead, flying his flippin' anaffy, his parrot anaffy, within 200 feet of an Airbus. You know, come on, people. You know, it's sad that they got to put, you know, it's like people have to have the directions written on the bottom of their boots so that they can pour sand out of them. That's the only way they'll figure out how to do it. And it's sad that we all have to put up with boots. I actually thought of the idea of actually making boots that on the tread it had directions on how to pour sand out of them. I don't know if it would sell or not, but it was an idea I had. You know me, I've got a weird sense of humor. But let's get back to this. Yesterday I told a story about a sight that is best that you can't unsee. And Mama Vlogger reminded me of a story from quite a while back. In 1999, we started going down to the Rio Grande Valley, in Texas, a place called Harlingen, and we took our fifth wheel down there, and we became winter Texans for several years until after she'd had a couple heart attacks and her health started deteriorating, and we just couldn't do the drive anymore. It was just too hard on her. We needed to be closer to her doctors. But this was our first year down there, and we decided to go out to South Padre Island, to the beach. You know, we'd heard about it, you know, we were excited about it. So we go out there, and of course they have these nice facilities that you can use, bogs, restrooms, showers, whatever, you know, whatever you want to call it, the latrine, the loo. You know, I've done a video on that already. So anyways, you got to remember, this was probably January. No, this was late. It had to have been January of 2000. Okay, because we started doing this after, so it was, yeah, about January of 2000, and maybe even February. And it was cool, but it was comfortable. We went down to the beach, and people were swimming out there. Now, mind you, this is where the retired people go for the winter. You know, that's why they're called winter Texans. All the old people migrate, you know, from Canada on north or on south from Canada till they all end up in, you know, not just Canadians. We're talking the northerners. Anybody that lives in cold weather either goes to Arizona, California, or Texas for the winter. And, you know, we were doing the same thing. We went down there and spent a month or two down there. As our first year, I think we only spent about a month and a half down there, and we'd had enough and decided to come back home. And the next year we went down there and spent almost 3 months. And So we go to this beach in South Padre Island, and we go out there and we swim and we doing our thing. We got on our bathing suits, and you know, at that time I wasn't quite as big as I am now, and Judy was still small. She looked really nice, and she's like she is now, and she looked really nice in a bathing suit. We just kind of had fun kicking around. So we go to the restroom and we go to wash off the salt water. And mind you, we were in our, I don't know, in our 50s then, and we were some of the youngest ones down there because I retired early. Anyway, so we're down there, and I'll try and edit out some of this. So let me get to the story. So we walk up to the shower house, and there are older ladies and gentlemen coming out. Judy's heading in, and as she heads in, I don't hear what she says. There's the men's side and the women's side. She goes in and she says hi to these people, and I go in and do my business, wash off real quick, come back out. And I'm standing there, and out walks this lady. Now this lady was, oh Lord, she had to have been 260 to 350 pounds, somewhere in there. She was a huge woman, and she was old. We're talking in her 70s probably, and that's not old to me now, but it was old back then. Even she might have even been in her 80s, and she just, and so all of her poundage is not kind of, it's kind of, you know, jiggling, okay? That would have been okay had she had on something, but she was wearing a bikini. Yes, a bikini. We're talking ginormous in a bikini. And then out walks her husband from the other side, and there's another lady that walks out with her who was a little smaller. She may have been that size at once, but she'd lost some weight, so there was a whole crap load of bikini wrinkles. You know, I mean, we're talking shrivelly skin and all in a bikini, okay? And then this other lady who was humongous in a bikini. So my eyes are starting to glaze over, and I'm starting to feel faint. And then out walks her husband, all 110 pounds of him, wrinkled like a road map, a little tiny toothpick of a person with more wrinkles than are humanly possible on one man. Little tiny skeleton of a man, saggy skin, and he's wearing a friggin' Speedo. Yes, a Speedo. We're not talking just a tight fit. We're talking a little tiny Speedo. And then out walks his friend who was married to the lighter weight woman, and he was a little heavy, and he was also wearing a Speedo. Folks, for God's sakes, when you hit a certain size or a certain age, you don't wear bikinis and you don't wear Speedos. Do humanity a favor. Cover it up. Nobody wants to see the boys hanging out of your Speedo. Okay? Nobody wants, and I mean, your husband probably loves to see you like that, and God bless him. God bless his heart. Or your wife loves to see you like that, and God bless her heart. But folks, the rest of us don't want to see that. Good God, I don't even like to see myself in the mirror, let alone somebody else. If there was a way for me to take a bath with my clothes on, I'd do it, folks. It's just, you know, it's a sight we don't want to see. Don't share with the rest of the world, especially when you get old and wrinkled, because God only knows what your body goes through. I mean, you need, people, have some pride, have some dignity, keep your standards up. Anyways, I've said enough now. I've gone on for almost 10 minutes. I'm going to have to edit out a little bit, but just remember, be nice to everybody. I'm the Grumpy Vlogger. Y'all have a good day. Remember, subscribe. Check out the links. You know the drill. Look for the, in this camera I'm never sure. So one of these two corners will have a link to something, okay? So, you guys have a very good day. Keep the good thoughts, okay? Press the like button if you like it. The thumb down button if you don't. Anyways, I am the Grumpy Vlogger. I'm out of here. Bye-bye for now.